Okay, good morning, Chavra. Today is the second day of Shvat. We're going to learn chapter 19, Perek Yud Tes and Tanya. And today, a little bit easier than the last couple of days, maybe. I mean, nothing is easy in life, but the soul is likened to a flame. Just as the fire strives upward. When you light a candle, we had candles. We didn't have candles today, but sometimes when we have candles burning, tonight you're going to light your Shabbos candles. You're going to see the flames flickering and jumping up, trying to jump off the wick. Even though it would mean that they are put out or they get extinguished if they leave the wick, but still the flame wants to jump up higher. Similarly, the divine soul yearns for Hashem and naturally wants to be closer to Hashem, to the divine. When that happens, it would lose its independence rather than be earthbound and merely exist. Nevertheless, that's what the neshama wants to do. Perek Yud Tes, in the previous chapter, the Alter Rebbe began to discuss the hidden love of Hashem, which is in every single yid, and that makes it very near to be able to fulfill all the mitzvahs out of a spirit of love of Hashem and awe of Hashem. So two questions remain. David, what is the nature of this love? Where does this love come from that every single yid has? And two, how is fear of Hashem incorporated in this whole sugya here, in this whole idea? And that's what we're going to discuss now, okay? To further explain this inyan about the hidden love, we're going to first clarify the meaning of the pasuk. The soul, the neshama of man, is like a candle of Hashem. The soul of a person is like the candle of God. The souls of the Yidden are called man. Nishmasam he l'mashal ka'ir haner. By way of illustration, it's like the flame of a candle. The nature of a flame is always to flicker upward. You never, unless there's a strong wind where it's being pushed, the minute the wind stops, the flame once again is going upward. A flame doesn't flicker. A flame doesn't flicker down. See what I got going on here, Chavra? A flame doesn't flicker down. Lay it down. David's in my shirt. Come. We got the rest of the Chavra here. Okay. Yuda, you with us? A flame never flickers down. It always flickers where? Up. It's going up. Just in case you're wondering, I'm a little distracted. I just wanted to give you a little flavor of what's going on around here. The flame of the fire seeks to part from the wick. The period me'apsila v'lidavek v'shar she'lemayla misayda eish haklali shetachas galgal hayoreach k'may shekos beitz chayim. So good morning, Jeff. So the flame is striving. You can still do Baruch Kedusha, whatever you want. You ready? You doing it? Well, before you lose a minion. Why not? You never know what you're going to get when you come to Chabad. That's it. Okay. So the flame intrinsically seeks to part from the wick that holds it and to unite with its source above in the universal element of fire. We talk about Eish Mayim Ruach Afar, air, fire, water, air, or wind, air, and earth. As explained in Eitz Chaim. Sha'af, what? We can't forget about the earth. Sit down for a minute. We're going to get a picture. Sit down, guys. Guys, everyone sit down. Look inside. Pretend you're davening. Quickly. Steve is going to get a picture. Too bad. One more, Steve. David, can you bring your chair over here for a minute? I need your help for the shit. Pull your chair over here. The flame constantly strives to go upward, and if it does so, it'll remove itself from the wick, and it'll become extinguished. and it would not have any light down here below. But nevertheless, that's what the light likes to do. The candle likes to do. It would cease to be a luminary. So you would think that the flame would not want to go upwards. Yet this is its natural tendency and desire to constantly strive upward. Just as the candle constantly seeks to reunite with its source, so also the neshama is of a yid, the neshama of a yid, and also the levels of ruach and nefesh. Tefsa, v'cheshka, v'tivoi, l'pariv, v'lotseis, min haguf, v'ledavik, v'sharsha, m'koyda b'Hashem, chaya chayim baruch hu. The soul naturally desires and yearns to separate itself from the physical body, which we even call like golus. The neshama, the soul, is in an exile within the body, and wants to unite with its origin and source in Hashem. Blessed be He, the foundation of all life. So the soul, whose very essence is life, is thus especially drawn to Hashem, the source of life. And it doesn't mind, in a certain sense, that it wants to separate from its physical body, even though it would cause its extinction, its demise, if you will. Agam shatia ayin v'efes lisvisivisipatel sham metzius legamrei v'lo yishar mimeno me'uma me'mehusav atzmos harishain. Even if it would become completely nullified by leaving the body. This is its intrinsic natural desire. This is what the soul wants to do. It wants to leave the body, go reconnect with its source, Hashem, its essence. Guys, I thought we were going ice skating. Why are you disturbing the class then? You're not off to a good start. The Alter continues and he says, Nature is only applied, is an applied term for anything that is not in the realm of reason and comprehension. Doesn't make sense that a soul would want to leave the body and go up. Does that make any sense? It would mean that it would be extinguished. It will be kaput. But nevertheless, that's what the soul wants to do. That's what the candle wants to do. Here too, with regard to the soul's desire to unite with its source, the inference of the word nature is that the soul's will and desire. I'm putting the camera on you guys. The fact that the neshama wants to leave the body, which would mean that the body would no longer live, is not something that makes any sense. It's not based on reason, not based on intellect. It's not understood, but rather is beyond the grasp and comprehension of rational intelligence. Obviously, the natural soul doesn't want that at all. It wants to live. It's selfish. It wants to be here. It wants to eat, sleep, enjoy life, go ice skating, go mountain climbing, skiing. What else do we like to do? Canoeing, fishing, camping, Steve. I don't know. Camping in the freezing cold. I don't get that. But that's what some people like to do. Strange, I know, but some people like to do that kind of stuff, outdoor stuff. And enjoy life, whatever it is. But the soul doesn't want that. The soul wants to be closer to God. And to get closer to God, it means ceasing the physical existence. It kind of makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because then it wouldn't be able to fulfill the mitzvahs. That's the whole point. Wouldn't be able to do anything physical. This nature is the soul's faculty of chachma. We're in the light of Hashem. As a result, the soul is drawn down to its source, the Ein Sof, with the longing beyond comprehension. So we see that the nature of the hidden love, meaning the neshama has this hidden love, it wants to just connect with Hashem, even if it means self-destruction. The Alter Rebbe now goes on to explain the designation of this hidden love. We're going to stop here. We're leaving you hanging for more. But the soul yearns. It wants to reach higher and higher, just like the flickering flame. We'll see in the end result that the true purpose is that the soul remains in the body. The physical body is the only one that could accomplish the action mitzvahs, davening David, learning, being kind to others, putting a coin in the pushka, right? Saying a bracha before you eat your Cheerios. Signing off now and wishing everyone a very good Shabbos. David, give us a good Shabbos over here. All right, take care, everyone, and have a wonderful Shabbos, a good Chodesh Shvat, and we'll see you, Mitzvah, Sunday morning.